We hope that this video will help provide some clarity around the Youth AA programme for summer 2023. Some key items discussed would be the United DFC Way and United DFC the Club. We'll discuss Four Corners, what the Youth AA programme looks like in terms of player selections, assessment schedule and key dates, as well as mentioning our partners in physical preparation and mental skills performance. Our mission is to promote and grow the sport of soccer within our communities. So that focuses on creating pathways and opportunities for players and coaches alike to be involved in the game for life. It's important to us to build in that community integration and responsible governance so we may be recognised as a leading progressive soccer club in Canada. Some of the values that underpin everything we do would be accountability, standing up and being accountable for the programmes we deliver, making sure our programmes are accessible, ensuring that what we're putting out on the field is of an excellent standard, and holding ourselves accountable in terms of respecting ourselves, our coaches, our volunteers, players and opponents. Here you can find a list of some of our staff who are available to you. It's likely that your most talked to individuals on this list would be David Campbell, our Executive Director, so questions pertaining to finance, HR, club policy, strategic planning, sponsorship and partnerships may be directed to him. You can come to Fa Mulholland, Director of Soccer, for anything related to what happens on the pitch. So that would be technical aspects, including but not limited to player and team selections, coaching, all on-field aspects. UDFC does have a basic style of play which focuses on build-up and playing through using a 4-3-3 formation. So we're very much an organised possession-based club where we like to draw pressure, exploit between the lines and use frequent rotations to ensure we can play the ball through the opponent. We do make use of a rest defence to manage negative transitions, so falling back into more of a 4-5-1 shape, and really at that point it is about managing and defending the space and the player. We want to produce technically confident, proficient individuals, tactically flexible individuals who understand why they're doing what they're doing, so they may be able to carry that knowledge into whatever university, college, future senior program they do enter. We also have a responsibility to ensure that we're producing physically prepared individuals for competition and providing a psychologically safe environment to produce resilient individuals. In regards to approaching the programme from a Four Corners model, there are technical, tactical, physical and psychosocial aspects to consider. Regarding the technical and tactical, the bulk of the work will be done by the club with facilitation by technology companies including Trace for video analysis and VO. We also have partnered with Evolve Fitness in Halifax to provide 6-week blocks of conditioning programs which are open registration for UDFC players. And finally, we have partnered with Mount St Vincent University to provide some psychological mental performance skills training for our Youth AA programs. Throughout the course of the year, the Youth AA program has 2 distinct seasons, so fall-winter and spring-summer. The assessments for fall-winter do happen in late September, and regular training then begins in October. With regards to the spring-summer season, assessments will happen in early April and training will begin after Easter. So the programme has a commitment of 2 to 3 trainings per week, with the optional conditioning as mentioned, and 1 game per week during competition periods. We are facilitating additional mental skills performance training throughout the 2023 summer season for select Youth AA programmes. With regards to player selection and assessment, there is a set criteria developed by the club, and we are making use of a platform, Team Genius, in which coaches will complete assessments of players, and those assessments will be made available to families over the course of the season and potentially as well at the assessment period time. New players are welcome to be assessed for a given programme through training, and those players should be recommended by a coach or have an appropriate playing background which would support an invitation for the AA programme. Should a player be unsuccessful in obtaining a place at AA, they are welcome to assess for the A programme. The assessment schedule for the 2023 team formation is shown here. This is subject to change, but tentatively these are the times and dates for our 3 AA programmes on each gender. Some of the key dates for the programme are outlined here, including when programme information is released, when registration opens, the registration deadline and coach application closing. We do have April 10th penciled in as the week that AA practices will begin. In May, league games will begin, and then we have some estimated playoff dates also put in there through August and September. As mentioned earlier, with regards to physical preparation, we have partnered with Evolve Fitness in Halifax to provide 6-week blocks in which players of 13 to 17 years of age can register and participate. Similar to the offerings at the AAA level, we have also built in a 4-workshop program for our AA programs in which they'll be able to develop core mental skills, focus on resilience, a growth mindset, and the principles required to improve performance. Tentative dates are outlined here for May, June, July, and August. At this time, I'd just like to reinforce that any questions regarding technical matters can be directed to our Director of Soccer. There are some other avenues for answers. Should it not be kind of a program, holistic type question, you may also reach out to your team managers, team coaches, and appropriate club administrators.